A South Dakota Government Accountability Board says it's found evidence that Governor Kristi Noem may have engaged in misconduct.
Reporter Tom Hansen tells us more about the board moving forward now with a pair of ethics complaints against the governor.
Today, inside a closed-door meeting, 3 members of the Government Accountability Board determined that appropriate action could be taken against Governor Kristi Noem, although they did not say what that action would be.
Those in favor of that motion signify by saying aye.
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 The rules surrounding the board, formed in 2017, call for the possibility of a contested case hearing. That would give Noem a chance to publicly defend herself against the allegations. Noem has denied any wrongdoing. The board also referred a complaint that Noem flew on state-owned airplanes to political events to the Attorney General's office for further investigation. The board, made up of retired judges and justices, felt there was enough merit for the complaints to move forward, even after the governor requested they be dismissed. The board's involvement started in February of 2021, when some state lawmakers requested the Attorney General investigate whether Governor Noem violated state law by flying a state airplane to events hosted by political organizations.
We all know that we are short of appraisers.
The other issue before the Accountability Board involves the allegations that the governor interfered when the Department of Labor and Regulation denied her daughter's appraiser license application back in 2020. The longtime head of the program, Sherry Bren, later told lawmakers that she was forced to resign after a meeting at the governor's mansion involving Bren, Noem, Noem's daughter, and others. The board operates under the wing of the Attorney General's office, which is now run by Mark Vargo, who was appointed by Noem to that position last month after Jason Ravnsborg was removed from office.